everyone, and welcome to the last episode of Sawyer-san's Magic Ride. This last week has been really crazy. I've had to say goodbye to so many of the people that I've met over the last year that it's crazy actually that it's actually happening now. This week I had my last young kids lessons. I had my last church service here in Japan. And today is the last day I'm seeing a lot of my students. Tomorrow is the last day I'm having at my other school that I teach at. There's been a lot of bittersweet goodbyes this week, and I'm honestly going to miss a lot of these people, especially the young kids. Over the last year, or not even a year really, working with them, I've come to realize that I really love working with kids. I really love working with kids. They really enjoy me as much as that surprises me, and it all makes me look forward to having kids of my own someday to teach and raise. And so, you know what, I'm glad I came to Japan just because I got the experience to work with such a wide variety of people. Now, with all that being said, I also had my last Japanese lesson, but instead of doing a Japanese lesson, we went to someone's house in Yaizu, and they did the full traditional Japanese tea ceremony, and boy, that was interesting. And I didn't get any pictures, Mom. I saw your comment. I didn't get any pictures because it's not the kind of thing you take pictures during. It's kind of a really, not sobering, but really solemn cultural event. And boy, was it interesting though. Almost the whole time during the tea ceremony, I'm sitting on my heels, because that's the way you're supposed to sit here in Japan during the tea ceremony. But I couldn't do it the whole time, so they told me, you can cross your legs. And I said, thank you very much. So I did, the whole correct sitting. I got to learn the whole process of taking the tea, how to accept it, and then you thank the person next to you. And then at the end of it, the teacher of the tea ceremony teacher challenged me to do the whole whisking thing myself. So if you don't know, the way the tea ceremony kind of goes is whoever's preparing the tea, they have a bamboo ladle, and they prepare the tea, not cups, but kind of bowls, in a special way where they steam them and stuff. It's really cool. They take a couple scoops from this special bamboo spoon of green tea powder, and they put that into each of the bowls, of the tea bowls, and then they take a half scoop of this bamboo ladle full of hot water, and they put that in. Then after that, they've got a bamboo whisk that you take, and you whisk all the green tea powder in. So they challenged me to do the water pouring and the whisking, and the teacher said I actually made really good tea. So, you know what? Got to do it all while you're here. Experience the culture. That was really cool. And then after that, I said goodbye to my Japanese teacher. This whole week I've been getting gifts from students and from people that I know. I've gotten a ton of gifts from people at church. Some really interesting gifts, including candy and soda from students, and just things that I'm going to keep around for a long time, if not forever. So that's kind of been this week. It's been crazy. It's been wild. I'm going to miss these people. I've been here for a year. I've become part of normal Japanese society, as much as I can be a normal part of society being a barely literate foreigner. So from today, I actually only have 2 more days of work. After Friday, Friday is my last day of work here in Japan. After Friday, I'm going to come home, I'm going to prep some stuff, do some cleaning, and then Saturday morning I have to pay my last gas bill. After I pay my last gas bill, I'm going to clean as much stuff as I can, get all the garbage out of my house, and then Matsushita Sensei is going to come and pick up some clothes that I'm donating, all of my dishes and silverware stuff that I don't want to take back to America with me, and he's going to take my package and ship that to America as well, which we figured it out, and it's going to arrive probably in 2 to 3 weeks from when he sends it. I chose the expedited option, which it was a bit more expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. After I've said my goodbyes to the Matsukitas, if I haven't finished cleaning and packing, I'm going to do that. Once I'm all set, I'm going to go off to Narita, like I said last week, stay one night in the capsule/coffin hotel there, and then the next day my plane leaves at 4:15 p.m. Sunday from Japan. I get to America, Seattle Airport, at 9 a.m. American time the same day on Sunday. So I'm going to be traveling backwards in time. From Seattle Airport, I think I've got like an hour or 2 hours to collect my bags from the baggage claim and then recheck in on a flight to Spokane from Seattle, which should arrive in Spokane around 1 o'clock, if I remember the itinerary correctly. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm going to collect my bags, get on the plane. Once I get to Spokane, I'm not going to worry about transportation anymore. I'm going to be totally hosed that day. It's going to be nuts. I think that day is going to be like, a 28-hour day for me of just not sleeping. I'm going to die. I'll see you all in Spokane once I get back there on Sunday, and I'm thinking at this moment 5 days to a week after I get back to Spokane. Then I'll go to Seattle, get moved in, get my job, get all sorted out as much as I can. So that's kind of the roadmap from here. Let's move on to questions, comments, and sign marks. The last edition! Alright, starting off with Facebook, because I haven't checked YouTube yet and I don't know if there's anything there. Austin comments, you're going to put every episode into one long movie, lol. And I kind of responded back on Facebook. I'm debating it. It'd be an interesting project. It would be a few hours long if I were to take every episode back to back and put them together into one long magic ride montage, if you will. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe it would kill my computer. We'll see. Aunt Julie says, you might want to get that head congestion cleared up before you get on a plane for home. Take advantage of your health insurance. Nothing worse than plugged sinuses while flying. Really proud of you for living your dream of a life in Japan. What an adventure. Safe travels home and see you when you get here. Now, you might not be able to tell, but my sinuses have actually cleared up significantly from last week. So by the time I get on the plane on Sunday, I'm probably going to be asymptomatic. So and that's all just from sleep and healthy living as much as I do that. Mom says, I agree with Aunt Julie. Oh, Mom has 3 comments. I agree with Aunt Julie. I think you should experiment and trim your beard, kind of give it a sharp shave line deep towards your jawline. I think it would look cool. I am not taking a razor to my beard at all. Never. Want lots of pics of the Japanese tea ceremony and have someone take pics of you with your friends. I did get a photo album from the church, kind of documenting all of our travels, or all of our memories together. I did not take any pictures during the tea ceremony because that's kind of a solemn time that you're supposed to be focused and attentive, and it's not something you do. It's not something you take pictures of, just willy-nilly. And then over on Facebook, Tyler Guerrero says hi. Hi, Ty. I'll see you soon. Okay, and that's going to be it for Sawyer-san's Magic Ride. This is the last episode. There will be no more questions, comments, and sign remarks, so don't bother commenting on this video unless you just want to do it for posterity's sake. So, that's it. Everyone can go home now. I'll see you all when I get home in about 5 days. I'll see you then. Don't tune in next week. There won't be any more awesome content with terrible production values. And I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.